Good afternoon. The family of one of the men trapped when Didcot Power Station collapsed say they can plan his funeral now he's been recovered. Chris Huxtable's body was pulled from the rubble on Wednesday, 6 months after the building came down, while he was working inside.
We've got to wait for the coroner's reports and things to come through and then hopefully have his body and give it the send-off it deserves. I really feel sorry for the other two men still trapped in there. Because obviously they was out there the night that Chris was brought out and they was hoping there was one of theirs. Like I was hoping it was Chris. We was all hoping for the same thing, like for their own families.
And you can hear more from the family on our website. Police are continuing to search for a pregnant woman who has been missing from Poole for nearly a week. 29-year-old Katie Miles was last seen leaving Poole Hospital on the 30th of August. She was due to return for treatment the same evening. A man from Southampton has been jailed for 5 years for illegally possessing a shotgun. 58-year-old Felix Charles Owuku had hidden the gun under a passenger seat of a car. Police want to speak to this man who could be a witness to a robbery in Worthing. The incident in the Sompting mini market is being linked to a string of armed robberies across the town. Commuters angry at the ongoing problems on southern trains are planning to take the government to court for failing to resolve the dispute. The Brighton-based group has begun a crowdfunding appeal to raise £20,000 for a judicial review. They say they're compiling evidence of job losses and disruption to their home lives. Wiltshire Police says it has seen a dramatic reduction in the number of people with mental health problems coming into custody. It follows a pilot scheme where specialist nurses are able to help frontline officers from the control room. Around half of the 10,000 people the force arrested each year have some sort of mental health problem.
We have people in severe crisis, people with paranoid schizophrenia, we have personality disorders, and we're not professionals at dealing with mental health, and while staff have got an awareness of it, it's really tricky trying to deal with people who are in that sort of crisis.
Well, let's take a look at the weather now with all the details this afternoon. It's the return of Simon.
From cold fronts to camping, driving through Europe, Eurotunnel the Shuttle sponsors ITV Meridian weather.
Well, I'm afraid our dreary Monday continues. An awful lot of cloud sitting on top of us. 1 or 2 spots of drizzle, though a generally dry afternoon and feeling actually quite warm despite that cloud, with highs of 21, 22 degrees. And it will be a bit warm and muggy overnight tonight. Temperatures barely dropping down to the high teens, 18, 19 degrees. Also, as well as the clouds, some mist and murk developing, and that will make for another grey start to tomorrow. As we head through the day, there's a bit more chance of seeing a few breaks in that cloud come the afternoon. Again, an odd spot of rain not out of the question. Temperatures, if anything, a touch warmer.
Eurotunnel the Shuttle sponsors ITV Meridian weather.
And Simon, Phil and I will be here at 6 with all the ITV news and weather in the Meridian region. But from the lunchtime team for now, thank you very much for your company. Have a great afternoon and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.